everybody, Kimberly here. If you remember the other day I introduced Musa to you. He now has eyelashes, kind of hard to see I think. And I also put a magnet in him so he takes a passy. Now he's actually going to be a gift for somebody. So he is my first official finished baby since my class. But I have made a second one, and I tried to go a little darker. I think my color I'm going to end up favoring is kind of going to be somewhere in between. I love Moose's coloring. This guy's a little darker. Now, he's called a Playborn. That's what he was listed as. It's a bountiful... No, it was McPherson's, actually. I think I told you they coupled with a company from Spain. And so it's a doll that they've taken the vinyl torso off of, and then, you know, it has the doe suede body that you attach. So he's a little smaller. I should measure. I'm not even sure how long he is. He weighs about probably 3.5 pounds, I would say, is about the glass beads I was able to get in him. He also just got his eyelashes, and he takes a passy as well. That's Musa's. I have to make his pacifier yet. But he had this little, like, built-in hair. They're like little bumpy curls, so I just kind of painted them to bring them out. I am going to be selling him. Lots of stuff going on here around here right now. I'll have to share with y'all soon once decisions are made. But I'm hoping to post him on eBay this weekend, or I think I'm going to try to post him first on Facebook. But I guess on eBay it's an auction, so it's a little more organized, I suppose. But this is him. He's got sweet little hands. This other hand is in a fist. Now this is only my second doll, so you know, I'm making progress in the learning department. There's his little feet. Now Musa, I bought the snappiest little shoes for. I have to show, oops, one is coming off. He's got the cutest little loafers. But this other guy has quite small feet, so I haven't found him shoes yet. Oh, his toe is stuck. Sorry, everyone. There's his little loafers. That's Musa there. But he will be a gift. Now, because he's going to stay a baldy, number one, I haven't learned how to root yet, but I just think he has the sweetest little face as a baldy. But I am going to probably give both boy and girl clothes, since he can probably swap between the two. And then this little one, to me, looks like a boy. And that outfit suits him so well. But I think when I list him, I will also, I've got a boy and girl stack here as well. I think I'll do photos in both and then let the adoptive mom decide if it's a boy or girl. And then if they decide it's a girl and want pierced ears, I can go ahead and do that. And then send the appropriate attire for boy or girl. So those are my two babies so far. I'm hoping to start another one. I'm not sure about this weekend. Like I said, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But anyway, the other reason I wanted to get on is now I have over 100 subscribers, so I want to do a giveaway. I don't have anything laid out to show you, but I was trying to think of something creative that had to do with 100, and many years ago, in my early teens actually, I made a list of 100 things I wanted to do before I died. So, I'm going to tell you my top 3 that I've actually accomplished that were on my list, and that's what I would like you to do. Make a video of whether or not you ever made a list of 100 things you want to do before you die. Your top 3 things that you've accomplished in your life thus far. And then send me a message or a comment under this video letting me know that you've put your video up. And then once I've watched it, I'll comment on it, and then that's how you'll know you've been entered. You have to be 18 or older and in the U.S., and what the gift will be at this point is unknown, but what I'll do is I'll just get like a priority box from the post office and fill it with a bunch of goodies. more than likely probably girl things, because that's pretty much, I have so many girl things, but we'll see. Anyway, so top 3 things I feel I've accomplished thus far that were on my list. Number 1 is going to Africa and volunteering in an orphanage. I wanted to do that from the time I was a toddler. I absolutely love, love, love Africa so much, and am blessed to have maintained relationships with many people over there. Those 6 months changed my life, and I would do it all over again, and would love to go back. Hope to go back and visit soon. That is my all-time. There were a lot of travel things on my list, and I've been blessed, and I've had several people actually ask me to talk about my travels in my videos, which I'm hoping to do soon. I'll start, just setting it up maybe while I'm painting, and I can just talk away. But I have been blessed to have been all over the world, and Africa is my all-time favorite. But on my list, I did have volunteer in an Ethiopian orphanage, and so that is my number 1 fabulous travel experience. I've had many fabulous travel experiences, but that's my favorite. Another thing is, for many years, I probably should have told this one first, but for many years I wanted to be married and was not. I was single for a very long time, and always from the time I was a little girl prayed for my husband throughout my life. And there was a period of time in my 30s where I kind of just figured I was going to end up single. And anyway, several years ago, I had the blessing to meet my husband, and I will tell you, ladies, if you're single, never married, divorced, wanting to be married, I just tell you, pray and wait for the right man, because he is the most amazing person I've ever met, and I just love him so very much. And I tell you what, we are an amazing team, and we are blessed beyond measure. So that was on my list, to find a man to spend my life with. And let me think, what would my third thing be on there? There's so many. I should have actually pulled my list out. Actually, being a nanny was on my list. I have always loved being with children, and I was a teacher for 5 years, and before I decided to try being a nanny, and now I was a nanny for over 20 years. I have had the honor of raising some of the most amazing children that are on this planet. I am blessed that people entrust their children to me. It is an awesome responsibility that I don't take lightly, and part of why I feel I am a very great nanny is I take the time. Obviously, if I get an infant, it's a little different, but when I get older children, but even an infant is its own individual, I take the time to learn and understand each individual child and parent them according to who they are. And so it takes a lot of work, mental work, and a lot of dedication, but in the end you end up allowing a child to be who they were created to be. And I am amazed every day at who the children are. Some of them in their 20s now, getting married, off in college. I still have some that are babies and toddlers, and I keep in touch with them and just love every single one of them, pray for them, communicate with them when I can, and it is the best job ever. I no longer do that full time. I do occasionally go back and work with some of the families. I do run a parent consulting business, so I do help parents parent their children. But so now reborning is something I'm absolutely loving, and I know I'll get better. But I do it really is a lovely thing. So my 3 things are meeting my husband and getting to spend every day with this amazing man, going to Ethiopia to volunteer in an orphanage, and being a nanny. I have many more. I could really talk all day, but I'm sure that would bore most of you. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to give you a peek at my 2 little men that I've made, or possibly women. It depends on their mommies. But so that's Musa, and they can both sit up, although he's kind of wedged in the boppy. Let me prop him up. I think I weighted them pretty good. There's him sitting. That's little Musa. And this guy does not have a name. His kit, the little playborn thing, was called Grace, but obviously as a boy, his name would not be Grace. I don't know if it's, I'm trying to determine if I should give him a name in his listing or just leave him as he is. But anyway, those are my 2 guys. And I just wanted to check in with everybody, let you know I'm still around. Hopefully get to make some more videos this weekend with Genevieve and Zipporah. Blessings to every single one of you. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.